Hi, I'm going to show you how to do partial products, which is just a strategy for multiplying numbers like this. So here I have 26 times 4. All right. So in the partial products method, what you're going to do is you're going to take the number 26 and just split it up into its parts. So that's where partial comes from. So split it into its parts and then multiply things separately and add it back together. And it sounds like a lot of work, but if you really practice this, you'll be able to do things like this in your head because this way of multiplying, for me, really makes sense because you're thinking about the numbers and what they actually stand for. So let me show you what I mean. Doing 26 times 4 is hard, but if you split the 26 up, the 2 is really 20. So I'm going to click and type in 20. And the 6 is really just a 6. Okay, but the 2 is a 20 because it's in the tens column. All right, and then the 4 is just a 4. So here's your 26 times 4, but you're going to do 20 times 4 and then 6 times 4. Now, 20 times 4 is really easy because anytime there's a 0, you can just forget about it for a minute and then put it back in later. So cover that 0 with your hand or your finger and just do 2 times 4. 2 times 4 is 8. And then put that 0 back in. All right, so that was the first one, pink times blue. And here we have it outlined, pink there and blue there. All right, and now we're just going to do the red times blue. So both of these guys get to multiply against the 4 because the 26 is a team. So 20 times 4 and 6 times 4. 6 times 4 I know is 24 because I have my multiplication memorized. If you don't, though, that's okay. You can just go up to the multiplication table. 6 and 4 is 24. So I'll put the 2. And on these boxes, just click and then type like that. All right, so basically what we just did is we did the 20 times 4 and then the 6 times 4, and then we're just going to add it together and then you're done, which is really nice. So when you're adding, make sure it's lined up and you're going down the columns. So 0 plus 4 is 4, and 8 plus 2 is 10. So I'm going to write my 10 like this. And the answer is 104. So you can do this one, and then on all the other problems, I have a video you can watch that helps you get started and shows you kind of what to do first if you get stuck. But basically, with all these problems, what you're really just doing is you're taking that top number and splitting it up, and then you're doing this one times the bottom and this one times the bottom. These two are a team, they go together, but think of it, as a boxing match or something, and they're both going to compete against the other guy. All right, but they're on the same team. So the 20 goes against the 4 and the 6 goes against the 4. And then you just write down what you get and add it all together. And that's how you do the partial products strategy of multiplication.